Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprints. We're going to be jumping into day 24 here. So, today's goals, we have the chess puzzle that we've discovered. We need to... If we get the pump room... Okay, hold on. We need the clock tower. Clock tower, if we get the chance for a pump room, I would love to rearrange what we've got going on. If we have extra keys, we could take them to the reservoir. Experiments are good too, but here's what I do know. Someone said it earlier in a comment. We have 32.5 minutes to get the clock tower. The castle word puzzle, I think I would like to try and get a clock tower today. That would be cool if we could draft one. If we don't get one, we can just play around whatever it is. If we do get one, we can start discussing the castle puzzle in there. I don't want to discuss the castle puzzle too early on. And I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of on board with the shelter because I like the idea of doing experiments. And this gives it, you know what? We are going to get a little bit of talking time in here. All right, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Let's do our time lock safe. Quick, we're on day 24. So, how many days is that? Oh no. Wait. We're on day 24. We start on the 7th. So it would be the 30th. Okay, cool, it is the 30th. Thank you, thank you, thank you. November 30th at 10 a.m. Now, we're not going to wait in here for it. Swanson G. We're not going to wait in here for a single gym. Alright, just to be clear. We're going to go to remote terminal access, view our active terminals. We're going to hit up the laboratory. And the reason for that is we're on a time crunch to get a clock already. Hello, Bob. Experiment setup. Let's see what kind of good experiment we get. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, add 3 aquariums. A letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Hold on, that's kind of cool. What is this? Well, I permanently add one. A letter will be delivered to the mailroom seems kind of cool. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the letters could have in them, so I'm taking it. I think we'll do draft the shop. A letter's delivered to the mailroom. Because we're guaranteed to get shops. Well, security doors isn't bad either. I'm going to take a shop, though. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll take draft to shop room. And you guys are right. We could bump this back out here to be past 1:30. We need to put it at... Well, we need to be in the clock tower at 1:30 p.m., so... As long as we give ourselves... It's 2 p.m. We'll do that then. Ooh, security door would have made a... Yeah, that would have made sense too. I didn't even think about that. And Tiff, you finally made it to a stream? Well, I'm happy to hear that. Is it raining outside? It is raining. You gotta be kidding me. I don't want to go into the rain. Not right now. Alright. Today, though, going to be a very efficient run. Like I said, just a fair little warning for those that are here. I'm going to be doing a hefty amount of just me decisions today. Nothing against you guys. I'm a little beat. I'm a little exhausted. So I'm going to be drafting up some more casual plans for today. Today doesn't have to be... Look, we've been accomplishing a lot, and trust me, I'm loving it. But I gotta pace myself a little more. The studying for the class yesterday, and then just the sanctum keys, like it's a lot. It's been a lot for me, and these runs are getting long. That's hilarious that there's a vault right here, but we're not taking it. We'll take the bedroom. I'm just looking to go back into a little more casual gameplay. Like maybe we just do a run or two and kind of what happens happens, because I feel like we're getting a little too smart for our britches, you know what I mean? Now, will this trigger without the mailroom being spawned in? Hey, we got our bedroom closet. 4 items. Let's take it. We don't get to do this very often. Rank 1 vault is kind of funny, though. Alexis, this is for you. This is your closet right here. It came with a metal detector, 2 keys, and a die. Or dice. Also, this is a amazing closet. Holy hell. That closet was fantastic. The letters will probably show up in the mailroom regardless of if it's drafted or not. That's what I'm hoping for. 10 steps for our bacon. Oh, this is what we were talking about. See how this says, like, having beside is italicized? That was just kind of how we knew part of what we were going towards. It's not a good spot for the coat check. It's not. It just isn't. It is a good spot for a hallway, though. The letters are indeed permanent. Oh, that's okay. That's really good to know. I am not going to go into the hallway yet. I would rather come over here and play out the library. I'm actually kind of glad we don't have a book to read right now. I'm going to check out our drafting strategies, and I'm going to go 5-4-3 because we had to purchase these. So I'm going to go in reverse order, and we are going to get our Architectural Digest Volume 5. And remember, my theory about this was one of these, I feel like, is going to have a floor plan in it. You know what I mean? I feel like there's going to be like, oh, this is the architectural, this is how you draft, and in the back of it, there's going to be like a folded up piece of paper with another floor plan. If not, that's fine. But we did get, shit, this is fantastic. We got an archives already. It's not the best spot for an archives, but I guess getting it early on is okay because we're protected from it, and it's one of the ones we want. It does waste a spot, but it does give us 2, and these other 2 aren't really that great. Electric Eel is... The aquarium could be pretty good, but we're going to be protected from the aquarium as if it's a red room. I don't want to take the aquarium. I'll take the archives now. Yeah. Someone said we have 32.5 minutes. We're already 7 minutes in, so we need to get working towards that clock tower. So we gotta keep that in mind. We did get our morning room here, which is always a good one to have. We got a security room. We would like to take a security room because we don't have a lot of keys yet. Actually, no, the corridor is fine right here because it's going to be unlocked anyways. Let's go into our morning room over here. Let's pick up our 2 gems. The car key's in here? No, we've got 2 more dice, though. That's kind of cool. Hey, the veranda. Haven't seen the veranda in quite some time. I'll take a veranda here. I'll spend 2 gems for a veranda. Hey, we got our shovel, too. Look at that. More pebbles. Now, don't forget, we got to get shop rooms, which aquariums count as shop rooms. So, if we draft up a bunch of aquariums, that could be pretty nice. And there's our dowsing rod. I mean, this would give us gems in both of the rooms that we're in right now, and it'll have dig spots. The dowsing rod's really good, but we're not item hunting today for any reason. There's no reason we need to hunt down items with the dowsing rod right now. So I'm going to take the patio. It's a good spot for the coat check, though. Yeah, let's... you know what? It is a good spot for the coat check. I changed my mind on that. Once I looked at our map layout, it made sense. The rank 1 vault with the safe deposit key. Yeah, it'd be nice to have. Okay, so now we have our dowsing rod. There was a key in here. Okay, I thought I saw it. Alright, now let's go up from our corridor. Commissary. That's not good. I don't want to take the commissary right here. I'll take it elsewhere. We need the hallway to play off of. Okay, we already found a security door, but it's unlocked. I guess that... I didn't consider that we could bypass security doors that way. There's a kitchen. Good spot for a kitchen. And a letter has been delivered to the mailroom. Okay, cool. So little side quest today, you know? We're working on that as well, which is nice. Let's turn the wet sink bandits on. Stuffed quail, plus an additional 10 steps if you have a trophy room in your house. Hey, tomato soup, we can hold out for that one. I will go ahead and just buy the club sandwich, but tomato soup. Plus 5 for every red room in your house. That's going to be pretty nice. I will just use a regular key here. No special keys. Great spot for the drawing room. Come on, dowsing rod, swap over. Oh, it didn't. It stayed on utility. Great spot for the drawing room. We're out of gems, which is unfun, but we'll figure things out. Let's go ahead and get our gem out of here. We are at 11 minutes so far towards the clock tower. Boom. Okay, what else we got in here? I hear them, but then I said I'd see them. A boiler room. It could be worse. I think we're gonna redraw anyways. It's not a great spot for a boiler room. Well, these are much worse. I guess we're taking the parlor. That's fine. I kind of want the gems out of it. Yes, Noah, I do know what the sink is for. You can refill the watering can. Hey, the ballroom! That's really unfortunate that I didn't get the gems from the parlor first. I guess I should have considered that, especially because we haven't drafted this room yet. So that's my bad. I apologize for that one. Wasn't thinking there. Let's take our wind-up keys. Take our apple. Alright, what have we got today? The gems are in this box. The gems are in a box next to this box. The gems are in the blue box. So, if this one is true, then that makes black have to be true. Which means you would have to be a lie, which means the gems are in a box next to this box. Which would make that false. So you could be two truthers and a liar. Alright, let me just double check my work here. The gems are in this box. The gems are in a box next to this box. So let's assume that this box is a liar. So if the gems are not in the blue box, then you would be false, which would make you false, which would make you true. The gems are in a box next to this box, but then we would have to guess which one it is. The other option would be these two could be false, and this one could be true. Let's see. If the gems are in a box next to this box, then this has to be a liar. So if this is a true statement, this has to be a liar. This has to be liar, which forces them to be over here. So that works for black. So I think I'm going to try it in the black one. Hey, there's our gems in the black box. Okay, cool. I was kind of getting worried there for a second. That one was a little tough for me, but I figured it out. Alright, I guess we have 3 gems. We could play off of this and just go up north. Wow, these aren't very fun. We did get a spare green room, I suppose, with better items in it. There's a watering can, so when we return back to our kitchen, we could refill it, and returning back to the veranda in the morning room. You know what? We have the steps. Let's go ahead and let's do this. We got a gem and a watering can. Because we're not going to be doing a whole ton of backtracking that I've prepared for. So let's do it this way. Let's go watering can here. Get our gem. Let's go back over to the den real quick. I will see if this door's locked. It is locked. I will use my special key here just to see. We got the throne room. I still don't know how to use the throne room. Okay, so this would be another shop for letters, which I think is good. It could have extra items in it. I know it's going to count as being protected from a red room, but I like the idea of just crafting it anyways. There's not too many more red rooms that we're afraid of. I don't care about the gymnasium. The dark room is the only other one we need to be protected from, and we don't have to take the chapel. So I'm going to take this just for the item chance. Just because. And I will actually step in here, because it'll give us our gym as well. Okay, no, it says we're sheltered in the bottom right-hand corner. And the reason I'm doing this too is because when we backtrack, we want to be able to fill up from the kitchen and then get the veranda in the morning room. Let's see what's up here. You know, could be funny to take the laundry room. It is a shop as well. You know what? We're going to take the laundry room and get a letter delivered. And we're not blocked off from the right side of the house. We can still play it. So I'm going to take the laundry room here. More letters have been delivered. Now, what do we want to take? Honestly, the armory gives us another chance at another shop, and we have more money, and we could try to get for, we could try to go for the battle axe. The queen is not necessary. We have 5 keys. The rook is not really necessary, although, can the clock tower be in the corners? I don't think I've ever seen a clock tower in the corners. I suppose it could, as it's a dead-end room. This would also give us another protection from another red room, and give us 30 more coins. But I'm going to take the armory for the sake of it being a shop. Shops today seem like... Oh, that's where we dug up the key. Okay, whoops. But let's check out our powered machine over here. I forget what it does. Shoe shine. Exchanges all of your steps with all of your gems at a 1-to-1 rate. This will exchange all of your remaining money with your allowance. Wait. All of your remaining stars with your allowance. So we could lower our allowance and have like 62 stars. And then this turns all of our dice into keys. Would we want to do that? I don't know if we want to do that. I like having my money. I would hate to go down to... I don't think... We're going to get stars naturally anyways through the constellations. I don't think I'm too worried about doing that. And there's another commissary. We're going to take it. It's pretty funny. We said we wanted shops. We need to have exactly 50 stars at some point. Alright, fair enough. Let's take the running shoes. Let's take a sledgehammer. Let's take the sleeping mask. And let's take the magnifying glass. Because why not? Why not take them all? We've got the money for it. This is why our allowance is so high in the first place. I will use one more key up here. And we got the armory, but it dead ends us on this side of the house. So, instead I think we take the pool here. Actually, you know what? The pool is kind of nice because it gives us 2 avenues. Yeah, we should take the pool for drafting. It gives us better chances to get the clock tower. Well, thank you, Benny. I hope you get caught up soon, but glad that you're stopping in to say hey. So we know that's a security door. So at this point, a utility closet or a key card could be helpful. It is time to return to the other half of the house and start building up from the right side, and we're going to go fill up in the kitchen. Because we're going to get 5 steps for going into our aquarium. We need to refill up this. Let's refill our can. Okay, next we need to go back down to the corridor. We will hit up our 2 green rooms over here. We're sheltered from this room. I will use my watering can here. Hey, we got our footsteps protected. So let's take our veranda trigger for a gym. And let's take our gym trigger for the patio. Not the patio, that's the morning room. And then let's head back to... We're only going to have 1 watering can trigger right now. I guess the price we pay is 6 steps for a chance at 2 more gems. Yes, we will go back actually and refill our watering can. It's the smart thing to do. We're also at 20 minutes, so we're not crazy low on time. Wait, do I have to like hold it here? Oh, it's got him. Okay. It filled it back up. I can go from the foundation. Oh, you're right. I could have gone from the foundation, but I did not notice that. I forgot. Also, I haven't checked the door, so technically the foundation door could be blocked off by a security door. I highly doubt that it is, though. Next, we need to go into this bedroom over here, and we might just go ahead and craft up something like the detector shovel. Did my sleeping mask... Okay, I was going to say, where did my sleeping mask not trigger? I was like, that was a bit odd. We do have the metal detector and the magnifying glass in case we get a freezer. We could try for that. Well, let's just hold off for now. I guess we don't need to craft up anything yet. We are pushing 21 minutes for our clock tower. A hallway, a quest bedroom, and a vault. Well, a hallway is our best bet here to continue drafting out rooms. Where's our coin? It's usually right here, right? Yeah, the single coin in the hallway. Beautiful. A dead-end room would be nice here. Ah, shucks. None of these are nice here. These are all, like, horribly wasted here. I have not solved the throne room puzzle yet. I might just redraw to get better options here. This seems like a good reroll to get rid of something. Okay, perfect. The nurse's station could be cool for allowing us to do some stuff here. And the quest bedroom is just plus 10 steps. But it has a better chance of having loot in it, so we take our quest bedroom. And it had car keys in it. It's so funny how early on important, like, the garage is. But now I feel like I just never care about taking the garage to begin with. Something that goes to the right here would be nice. Okay, we got the pump room, the billiard room, and the observatory. The billiard room is 2 keys and could have a key card in it. The observatory could also give us Clavis the key or something better. I think I'm going to take the observatory, honestly. Let's see what we've got in here. Let's see what we've got coming our way. This is the extra flowers. All right, so Farmer's Apple, extra delicious. This is our Florealis Bloom of the Sky. This is Diamondus Minor, 1 diamond, and then this is the Slice plus 3 steps. I am learning my constellations pretty well here. I'm getting these down pat. Lavatory, the patio, and the terrace. We will be taking the patio. That's also a lot of gems on the way back up. That's 4 gems that are getting spread throughout the house here. And there's extra gems in here. Okay, well, we got the battery pack randomly on the... I didn't realize we could do it here. Interesting. A gem and a key, and then another flower, but we do have a security door, so a utility closet would be ideal, because now we have 2 security doors that we need to get. So I'm going to go up to the foundation here, and we're going to try to get security closet. Or the utility closet, not the security closet. Let's go back this way. Power hammer? What will we need the power hammer for? Should I make the jackhammer? Yeah, there's nothing else we need the jackhammer for. We did absolutely everything we could with it. The power shovel is a thing, yes. You dig deeper and find more stuff. I guess we should come in here right now. Should we just make the power shovel? That feels like the right thing to do here. I feel like we could just make the jackhammer. Yeah, why don't we just make the jackhammer? That makes sense. We're going to be trying to dig up stuff anyways. We don't need the powered sledge anymore. Let's make a jackhammer. Why not? We are at 25 minutes. Alright, jackhammer. We've got you with us. Alright, now we have gyms in the morning room and the veranda, so we're going to go back into them. This feels like a very rushed-paced day, but it's not. There's one gym here, and one gym here. Doing good on steps. Go to the gym mine and see if I can mine the gyms. That would be interesting. Okay. We're going up from the foundation at this point. Jeez, that's crazy. Oh, we found a gym by digging. Okay, that's kind of cool. Nothing of interest buried here. Alright. Boo, boo, it was lame. 5 to 7 minutes. Let's use a key here. We're looking for... Okay, garage is actually pretty solid, but we're looking for a utility closet. I took this because we're going to need the extra keys, and we have the car keys. Utility closet's quite important. We got a secret garden key and a lockpick. We don't need keys anymore. At all. We don't need any keys anymore. Okay. Solid garage, though. Holy hell. We're taking the passageway here. It's the only way we can go. We could redraw, actually. But we don't have to. If we don't have to redraw, why force it? Right? Yeah. If you don't have to redraw, why force it? We got something that we could use. Let's not waste our rerolls. Now, we can use the secret garden key here. Keys, keys, keys on Van Nuys. Nuys? 2 gems. Okay. 2 more gems. My goodness. An old shoe. Okay. We're not gonna sit here and worry. Well, you know what? We'll open up this side. Might as well. Yeah, we got a lot of gems going on. I'm not worried about hitting both of the levers because there's no point at the moment. We will use a key to go up here. I feel ashamed for not taking my security room. Now, the ballroom's pretty funny here. We could be protected from the gymnasium. We've never drafted the ballroom. Wouldn't this complete all of the drafted rooms? And we just need 2 gyms to play out the rest. I think we should take the ballroom just for the hell of it. Let's take the ballroom. Can we draft from the pool? We should not go into the ballroom yet, though. It would be dumb to go into the ballroom. Because we have 10 gyms. We might as well use some of our extra steps to come back over here. And don't forget, we still have extra steps from the kitchen as well. Ooh, you know what, though? Let's refill our can. We're getting a lot of use out of this watering can. There is an apple in here. Might as well take it for now. Guess we should have taken the apple experiment. Damn, we would have gotten every letter in the game. Lockpick. Ooh, clock tower! We're at 29 minutes. What'd you guys say? 32 minutes we had to be there? We're 29 minutes into this run. That's crazy. And a treasure chest? Or a treasure map? Where's it at? Be in the clock tower. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on column 4. Or was it row 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spare green room is where our treasure is. The pool is too full to use the swim trunks. Okay, I've seen someone else mention that as well. Can you actually use the swim trunks, or do you have to drain the whatchamacallit? Here it is. Here's the room directory for the clock tower. I'm not going to pause the YouTube video because I think we're 2 minutes away, and I just want everyone to be here for when the cutscene starts. So we're just going to chill right here momentarily, and we'll just chat for a little bit. Yeah, I think the swim trunks are just a funny pun. I don't think draining the pool actually... At no point anywhere in this game can you go in the water. So when it says, like, there's a pair of trunks in the pool room, what it did was it put 2 locked chests, or 2 locked trunks, in the pool. And if you drain it, then you can get the loot at the bottom of the pool, which we turned into 2 trunks instead of just some coins. I don't think you can actually get in the water. Otherwise, it would be weird that they would add just that into the game. Finally, I'm here on time. Nice, Mr. Star. Yeah, I don't think Simon can swim. I think Simon's a big dumb baby who doesn't know how to swim. And if you don't know how to swim, you're not a big dumb baby, but you should learn. Learning how to swim is a crucial skill that everyone should have. Yes, we should still drain the pool and fill the greenhouse. We should also go open the rest of the chest down in the reservoir. I want to open all of them. I want to see what the clues are. I want to get my allowance tokens. If we have extra keys, we should start going into the reservoir and opening all those boxes before we fill it back up. Simon can't jump in the pool if it's full, but he can jump in it when it's empty. Great logic. What if Simon's a triathlete? Simon couldn't climb over a damn white picket fence that was like 2.5 feet tall. Simon is not a triathlete. Nice, Simplicit. I'm glad you're all caught up. Time check? Well, it is... Wait. Yeah, we're good. There's our time check right there. Our little hour hand will be over there soon. Simon is 14 years old, yes. Is that wall crackable? No, these walls are not crackable. Check the wall above the chess piece. No, it's just deterioration. Soon, yeah, soon, TM. We may still have... Yeah, we've got 1 more hour. So with that, I will pause the YouTube video, and I'll bring you guys back shortly. Okay, so for the YouTube viewers, all we've done is go through our screenshots, right? And we just looked at the Blackbridge Grotto sticky note, and we got the I... Remember how it was I blank I00? Or 1... We thought it was binary. It's actually letters for this. And then we have 6 and Tor from the note that we found inside the locker room. But since we're getting close to our clock time, we're going to go ahead and just close this out. We also have the cat as well that we need to check. Okay. There we go. There were letters. Oh, that's right. There were letters there. And we also had letters on the back of the statue in the cloister. So, I should check that out as well. Alright, but now we're like, what? A minute away? Less than a minute away from our cutscene, maybe? Our new sanctum key? This would be all the sanctum keys. I just don't want to be running through our... I don't want to be rifling through my notes, you know, if I don't have to be. When there's something... Excuse me, there's something else going on. Oh, excuse me, I gotta cough for a second. That would be funny. if it skipped from 129 to 131. I'm going to assume that I need to be at the top. No disrespect to other guessers. I think it might have been Tally told us, or maybe it was Jafar, I can't remember. One of you guys told me that you did it from the top and you still got your cutscene. In my mind, if you see the clock up here and you know that you should be in here at 1:30, then I imagine you should be up here with the rest of the clocks. No worry, TCU. It was Tally who told me to stay up top? Okay. Well, let's see what happens here. I'm going to go stand in the corner, just because this room looks cool. It is officially 1:30. Let's go. Remember when I said it either is going to come up out of the floor or a door is going to open right there? I mean, it was pretty obvious it was going to be one of those secret hidden things. I just think it's funny that I was like, could be an open door right here. Oh, it's the outer ring of the clock tower. It's the service elevator. Oh, son of a bitch. No, don't make me do this. Just give me the sanctum key. Don't make me solve another puzzle. I can't do more puzzles right now. I'm losing my mind. No. Crash out. Okay, well, let's take a look at all of these clocks here. Alrighty. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. We can change them. Oh no, is this what I think it is? Oh no, I think I know what this is. We need to change the clocks to match the ones like in the office and the clocks in the den and the clocks in the... Oh no. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Okay, that's good to know. Let me screenshot all these too just to have them. So these clocks need to be all different times. Every clock should have a different time. Duly noted. 5 of the clocks need to be ending on the hour. Okay. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. It's a red note. We ignore red notes. The clock's neighbors... Ooh, maybe we don't need a journey around. Maybe it's just a logic puzzle. This clock's neighbors should both be set to a time containing a 7. This clock should not be set on the hour, ending in 0. That means it should be set on the hour, ending at 0. Because it's false. Since this is a guaranteed false, then we know that it actually does end in 0. So we know that this clock is 7 p.m. Or not 7 p.m., but it's 7. Hold to adjust. Oh, you have to like... Hold on. This needs to be 7 o'clock then. So the hour hand needs to go to 7. So this is guaranteed a 7. Cool. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Excuse me. I need some more water here. I'm getting like a little fuzziness in my throat. Everybody drink your water right now. Good hydrate moment. Okay. Whew. Excuse me. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock, but in the reverse order. Okay. The clocks are positioned so their times will go up in ascending order. Handwritten note, though. So this one is true. So the clocks are positioned so that their times will go up in ascending order. Blue notes are true, red notes are false. Handwritten red notes are true. Okay. So they will go up in ascending order. If this one is 7, this has to be past 7. Okay. Yeah, if this is 1, 2, 3, or 4, then that means that the times can also, they can't be, like, the numbers 1, 2, 3, or 4. So, like, for hours, but also it can't be 10 minutes, it can't be 5, 10, 15 or 20 minutes, because that would be 1, 2, 3, or 4. I know the game's going to do something like that. Okay, so what do we have, like, number-wise? You drink air in fluid form? That's fair. I'd say that's pretty solid. Okay, I gotta think this through for a second. So let me just... Each of these clocks needs to be different, so give me a moment. Every clock has to be different. The only confirmed clock we have is 7 o'clock. If we have this one is guaranteed at 7, and we know all of the times have to be... So all the times here have to be less than 7. That's important to know. So what is... So if this is 7, these could be 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12. They cannot be 10. They cannot be 12. And it cannot be 11. It has to be 8 and 9. So we know that the hours for these hands, for this one right here, guaranteed is an 8, and this one is guaranteed a 9. It can't be 10, 11, or 12. So we know this hand is guaranteed to be 9. The hour hand. This hour hand is guaranteed to be 8, because this is 7. So we have the hour hands confirmed. Right? I don't... Oh, wait. This could still be 8 or 9. I don't know about this one yet. Wait, where's our 7 o'clock? This is 7, so this has to be 8. This could be 8 or 9. I'm just going to leave it on 8 for now. Okay. So this is our 7 o'clock one. These could be... This one has to be 8. This one could be 8 or 9. And then this could be... This has to be 9. 9 has to be last. Okay. So next we have... Alright, let me just rebump these. 5 of the clock should be set to a time ending on the hour. You're one of them. Let's just go ahead and set you on the hour. Just because... I guess it doesn't really matter. But maybe process of elimination, just seeing it like this might help me. There's no way to guarantee that. Okay. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. It can't contain all different numbers. So that can have duplicate numbers, that's fine. Oh, it could be 6:54. Okay. You must go now? Well, thanks for joining us, TCU. Okay, give me a second. These have to contain a number containing a 7. So this has to be the minute hand has to be a 7. So it could be 7 or 17, or it can't be 17. Hold on. It can't be 17. It can't be 27. It could be 37 as a possibility. It could be 57. No, it couldn't. It couldn't. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. It only could be... So it could be 6:57? Because this one is 7, so this has to be 6 or 5. Sorry, I got these two mixed up. Well, we know this has to be a 6 guaranteed, because this is 7 o'clock. So let's go ahead and do what we know. Let's put it on 6, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it just on 6 flat, just in case. Now, it can't have a 1, 2, 3, or 4, so we know the first day is automatically 5 a.m. Or 5. It's got to be 5. It has to be. This has to be 5. Because otherwise... Okay, so this is 5. Then that could be 6. Oh, okay. Hold on. Well, this could be 5 something. Five of the clocks are scheduled to end in a time within the hour. That's 1 that ends on the hour. That's 2 guaranteed. That's 3 guaranteed that ends on the hour. Alright. I'm not going to be able to read chat here anymore, because if I do, I'm going to look over. Okay, I just glanced at the audience, and you guys have about 25 numbers on the screen for me at the same time. So I'm going to have to solo this one out. Just give me a moment here. I will not be taking hints on my logic puzzle today, unfortunately. Okay. Let me read my notes again. 5 need to be set to a different time. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. This can have duplicate numbers. This clock's neighbors should both be set to a time containing a 7. This clock should be set on the hour. None of them can have that. This clock should be set that the time contains the same numbers of another clock in here, but in reverse order. The clocks are positioned. Okay. Alright. I'm looking at them all in my head. And I'm like, alright. What do we have option-wise with our clocks? We have guaranteed start at 5. Guaranteed end at 9. Why am I drawing a blank on this? This one, I'm running this through my head, and it is not going well right now. I might need some help in a minute. I'm trying to think it through. 5 of these clocks should be a time ending on the hour. We have 1, we have 2, we have... No, 1, 2, 3. That means this one is probably just 8 o'clock then. Well, it means one of these has to be 8. Just by sheer numbers game, one of these has to be 8. Because if this is going to be 8, and this could be 8 or 9, this one guaranteed has to be 8 o'clock. And the reason I say that is because if they go up in ascending order, then this one has to be 8, and this one could still be 8 or 9. So we've got one more clock guaranteed now. So now we've guaranteed another full on the hour clock, and we know this is 8. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 guaranteed. So there's only one more that should be set to end on the hour. And we don't know which one that one is just yet. It would have to be... Hold on. Oh, wait a second. Whoa, I did like some big brain shit in my head. Hold on, this is gonna make me sound cool. Okay, if this is 5, this has to be 6. This has to be 6 something. Because this has to be... No, hold on. Wait. I made a mistake. Oh, I think I got this. I think this one has to be 6. This is a guess. This is just a guess. Give me a moment. I think this has to be 6, just because. I'm not at my big brain play yet. I have big brain stuff coming. Okay. This has to be in between 6 and 7. So let's just hope, dear God, I hope that one's not 5 something. Okay. Now, from here, I'm thinking... I don't know. If you're in between an 8 and a 9, you have to be 8 something. And you can't have 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you're... You have to have a 7 in it. And you have to be mirrored with another one. Oh my god. Is it... You have to be 7, so you have to be 6. Wait. I think I got this. Hold on. This is going to be so cool. Okay, I got it. This has to be 8. Oh, this is going to be cool. Please. This is going to be 8. 06, and this is going to be 608. Because they're the mirrored clocks. 806 containing the numbers in reverse. 806 and 608. Which means this is in between 6 and 608. So... But it has to have a 7. It's 607. Right? 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I don't know what this one is. This one is a complete guess, though. What does this one say? 5 of these clocks have to be set on the hour. On the hour. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I made a mistake. That's not right. That's not right. Oh, wait. Hold on. It has all different numbers? Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. This is 6 a.m. Oh, if this doesn't have to be... 608 and 806 makes sense to me, but this needs to be 657? Because it can't... Oh, it could be 40... No. 57? I made a mistake. I thought I was onto something there. But if this is 657... Because this has to be the last clock for the hour. So if it's 657, then you would be 658 and 856. I guess I could try it that way? Maybe that would work? $8.56? No, because this one has to have a 7 in it, that's right. And 6.58? Let me try this. Okay, that did not work either. Alright, I messed something up here. So each of the clocks should be set to a different time. They are. We've got that down. 5 of them should be ending on the hour. On the hour 1, on the hour 2. On the hour 3, on the hour 4, on the hour 5. Those are good. This clock containing all different numbers. So then it has to be all the same numbers. But it has to have a 7 in it. What? Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. That's false. It can't have all different numbers. So it has to be... It would have to be 557 because it would have a duplicate number in it, not 657. So 557 still works, but now this doesn't work for 6. So I gotta figure that out. So 557 doesn't work. Now... Okay. 557 works, but it changes things. You could still be... This clock's neighbors should both be set to a time containing a 7. They both have a 7. This clock should not be set on the hour. It is set on the hour. None of them can have a 1, 2, 3, or 4. The clock shouldn't be set to a time that contains the 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. So this is 557, so it was 608. Or does that matter, actually? 856, 658. Can 5 be in there? Or does this have to be... I'm confused. If this is 557, this has to be 6, so this has to be something else. Alright, give me a moment. Let me do my minute hand here. And then this has to be... Huh. Damn. Okay. Wait. Hold on, hold on, hold on. The numbers would change. Because this has to be a 5 time. So what can we do? This has to be 5. This doesn't contain a 6 in it. It's not possible to contain a 6 in it. It can't contain the number 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. So it would have to be 5. It's 5 something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It cannot have 1, 2, 3, or 4. But we did 806, so why don't we just do 805 and 508? Duh, I'm so dumb. Why? This whole time I'm like figuring out like, what the hell? Why can't I swap these two? And then all I had to do was just do 508 instead of 608. Because it's still going to mirror it. And it makes sense, too, because this clock is mirrored across the room position-wise to the other clock. Like that, I get the one with the mirror clue now is literally on the other side of the room. Okay, so this is going to be 508, and this is going to become 805. Oh my god, we're so smart. First time. We got it first try. No mistakes were made. Clip that. Somebody clip that out of context. We beat it. I'll make a segment, a short, solving this. Dude, our last sanctum key. All right, hold on. I got to pull you guys back up. Give me a second. Okay. You guys are back. Were you guys screaming at me the whole time? Were you guys like, you idiot! That's not the number! He made it back to the clock tower and was immediately despaired when he saw he had to do a puzzle. You're right, Dark Shadow. As soon as I saw another puzzle, I was a little disheartened. You guys were yelling at me? Okay, I'm glad you guys got entertainment out of that. I hope it was fun for everyone. I had to close you guys. I looked over and I was like, I just saw a bunch of numbers, and people were all posting different numbers. Can you explain the pinned message to me? We're playing a blueprints run. Once we're done with our Okay, so, what have we got for us? We got our clock tower. We haven't gone into the ballroom yet. We have 66 steps and we could play off the rest of the house. And we still need to go into the ballroom. Let's go play off the rest of the house first. We want to get more... We want to get more shops. That's what we want to get here. That is the goal right now. Here's the clocks in here for anyone that was curious. They are stopped on a time... Oh, wait, they're not stopped. They're working. Isn't there a clock in here that has a stopped time? I thought there was. Nope, they work too. All the clocks in the den work. I'm dumb. No, double blueprints was not a mistake. The goal was to play more than one run of blueprints. We haven't gone into the ballroom yet because we have 9 gyms, and the ballroom sets your gyms to 2, so we can go back in there later. Room 46 does have stopped clocks in it. This is true. We need to take the parlor here and go up from the parlor. The Let's Look at gameplay is, there's a game that I was given a key for, and it was really fun. I made a YouTube video on it already, and I might try playing that game on stream. It's just if there's filler time left. I will be playing it on stream at some point because they mentioned the possibility of maybe giving me some keys for a key giveaway. So that would be pretty cool. Do I think Blueprints would win Game of the Year? I think it is a contender for the Game of the Year. I think in present day, the gaming community is not going to appreciate this game for the fucking masterpiece that it is. This game has... It's got the art style, it's got the gameplay, it's got the lore, it's got puzzles, it's got RNG, it's got deck builder, it's got permanent upgrades, it's got linear and non-linear progression, it's got so much to it. Well, I don't want to take the locksmith here, but it is... hold on. Is the patio... No, we have to take something here that's not... Yeah. The game that wins Game of the Year is going to be the game for everybody. This is not the game for everybody. As much as I would love to just say, yes, it's going to win, I can't. I don't think we take the chapel here. Here's a prime example. I'm going to redraw. We got the cloister. Ooh, we got a courtyard, too. Courtyard is safer than the cloister here, because it will be unlocked doors already. And if there's a security room in here, it will open it? Is that how that works? No security doors, so that's good. We have extra gems. It's not that hard. People just don't want to use their brains. Here's the thing, though. This game makes you use your brain for 70 hours, and it still doesn't tell you how to beat the game. So, I get it. I totally understand why people would not enjoy this game. Treasure Trove, Security Chamber. The Treasure Trove is cool. The Security Chamber is a smarter play for us to get more shops. We want more shops. That's what we're doing now at this point. Okay, here's what I need to do, though. I need to... No, I don't need to do anything there. I need to come in here. I need to set the security doors to low. View the estate inventory. 2 coins, 2 trunks, 5 fruit, 1 gem. Okay, 2 trunks in the pool. I don't know where the 2 coins are. I don't know where the gem are, or the gem is, not the gem are. Where am I on radiation? Ooh, good point. We should check that. Keycard system settings. Set security level to low. And change the offline mode to unlocked. I never read the drafting strategy in the first place, Mr. Star. Return to the security menu. Log into the network. Swanson G. Let's do remote terminal access. The safe is definitely open by now and probably closed, honestly. But there's only 1 gem outside. View active terminals. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm not getting the gem from the safe room. It's not even worth it. We don't even need it. Those little gems are really not that important anymore. Radiation monitor. Let's see. We should be above 14. Yeah, it looks like it. 13.6. But we were close. We have done the experiment enough to unlock all the doors. All doors are unlocked now. Now we need shops of any kind. We need shops, and we can go up here and re-roll for shops. And we can go back to the pool now because that was a security door. Right? Doesn't that mean it's open now? I will take the locker room because it gives us another drafting chance. Does this open security door? How does that work? I genuinely don't know off the top of my head. We got a key card. That's really funny. That's very funny to me. Game's trying to get me, huh? Okay. What if we take the servants' quarters and we take the rest of our keys and we go down into the reservoir and open up the rest of the chests? Security locked doors aren't doors? Okay. But they'll still be unlocked, which means they just... How does that even work? You just couldn't access them, I guess. It is only... Well, there's more keys in the room itself. We actually haven't taken the servants' quarters yet. We haven't been able to go into it on a run. Listen, we'll take our 4 keys. There's the note in the trash. Mr. Ruoda, Mrs. Babbage has told me that you will be overseeing network maintenance over the next few weeks while I will be gone, and I apologize in advance for the extra workload. I believe I will be back in Reddington by the middle of February, but even that is not a certainty. Either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues while I am gone, as the difficulties we were having last month with the terminal connections seem to be resolved. If there is an emergency and you find yourself having to enter the control server site, I have set you up with a temporary admin key to allow you access to the network administrator controls. The admin key is the first 4 letters of your last name, followed by your first initial. The first and 5th characters should be capitalized. If you have any questions, please let me know in the next few days before my departure. Randolph. Yeah, we've drafted it before, but we didn't do anything with it. Hartley, I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there is anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you. And numerous times in the past, half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite reputations from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. But as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Herbert. Beautiful, beautiful time. Now, for anyone that isn't aware, this is how you learn. This is how you learn to get the the passwords for the Blackbridge Grotto. That's what this room is about. There are 12 major keys, but Herbert lies. Or not Herbert, Hartley. Hartley lies. The green notes in the servants' quarters are false. So let's leave. Now, what else do we have to do? We have to play off the security room. We want more shops. We got the armory. That's pretty good. It's a shop with more rooms to play off of. We take it. We're saving our keys to unlock the other stuff. Hey, we did get the axe. Okay. Here's where things get interesting. Buy our axe for 32. Buy the Knight Shield, because why not? Well, we could get a freezer, technically. Axe the throne room? So, the trophy room, yeah, I kind of like the idea of axing the throne room. Let's take a look at what we have. The treasure trove, all that. So, the throne room costs 5 gems, and we definitely need to do something in the throne room. The attic is also a really good one. But the attic is a dead end, and the throne room has 3 doors to go through it. I think I would want to axe the cost of the throne room. This is my 3rd axe. Which, has anyone ever confirmed that? It's guaranteed to be my last axe that I get. Trophy room's not worth it. I'm not gonna axe the trophy room, and I'll tell you why. Because for the trophy room, at that point in the game, if we don't have enough gems to draft it, we're already getting screwed by something else. The trophy room is not a gameplay room. Like, if we draw it early when we need the gems, then we already had enough gems to get it in the first place. If we draw it late and we couldn't afford it, what are 6 gems going to do near the end of the house? We do need to associate it with the other room. You know what? I'm gonna axe the cost of this one. Trophy room to just get more gems is kind of pointless in the grand scheme of things. Also, we've only drafted the trophy room how many times? Where is it? Studio additions. Found floor plans. Outer rooms. Where's the trophy room at? Is it a shop? Green rooms. Hallways. It's a blue room. Yeah, the trophy room. The trophy room is a 2-doorway room that gives you 8 gems. but it cost 6 to begin with. Or, I'm sorry, it cost 5 to begin with. So it's a +3 net gems anyways if we get it. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Let me just do this. We're going to go to the throne room, and we're going to axe the cost of that. This is just a really good room to get anyways. Drafted 1 time. Yeah, we need to make it less rare. This is also 5 cost as well. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm getting rid of the throne room cost. Okay, we've done it. That's the 3 axes on this save. It was classroom and the other ones. And it does have a lever in it, too. That's also true. Now it's a free lever room, so it's like a double whammy. We've added 5 letters to the mailroom. Are there any more letters we could get? That is an okay spot for the chapel, if you ask me. It was a good run with the axe. I'm not upset about it. Well, these aren't anything that I wanted. These also aren't anything that I wanted. Can I get a room that goes right, please? Could I just get a room that goes to the right, please? Give me a room that goes to the right. Come on, you can do it, game. Holy shit, we got the gym. Okay, okay. Casino was a shop, but the thing is we have the rook. Or no, sorry, we don't have the rook, but I wanted to try to get another room. I didn't mean to say rook. I meant to say another room. We could still draft up from the pool, which is playable, so I'll take my extra 2 dice here. Let's take the boudoir. And depending on this, we may or may not get another Blueprints run going. My dinner is at 6. Our dinner's at 7, which means I gotta leave at 6, and it's already 3. So we may not be doing another... Yeah, we probably just will play Outer Wilds to end out the stream, now that I think about it. That seems safer. So now we need to go back to the pool. What would I need to get rid of gems for in the laundry room? Why do I need to get rid of gems? For what reason? I have no purpose to use them. That's... Well, technically, we still have a purpose to use them. We could use them up here by the pool. Okay, we got 2 more rerolls. Let's see what we get up here. I suppose a pump room wouldn't be bad at this point. We got a casino and it goes left. Let's take it. We did get the pump room too. Now we can gamble. Will I take the freezer if it shows? Let's find out. Ooh, but we did get the pump room. Okay, hold on. What if we take the pump room, we go use our keys to finish out... How many letters are there? Does anyone know? Are we really going to try to get... How many? We've gotten 7 triggers already. Are there more than 7 letters? Does anyone know? Try for the freezer? I don't really need the stuff for tomorrow. I want to fix the water levels, honestly. There's at least 10 letters? Okay, so I'll just wait then. I guess we could... Well, we do have the burning glass materials, and we could try for the freezer that way. Letters are permanent from what somebody said. I don't care about gambling. There's nothing we need to gamble for. We're going to go pump room and fix our water here. But what we need to do is before we put water back into the reservoir... Oh, there's already water in the reservoir. Even if we go in there right now, it's not drained. That's right. Oh, look. A trunk. With a silver key in it. How funny. Okay. This is fine. We don't need to, Oh, sorry, Crimson. I didn't see that earlier. Here's what I would like to do. I would like to, I guess, fully drain the fountain again. We don't need the... we don't need to do anything with the reservoir. Yeah, we've done everything with the reservoir, so we could fill it back up fully. So let's drain our fountain, which is number 1, into... Oh, that's right. I'm doing this backwards. It's the pool. We need to drain the pool into the reservoir. That's what it was. The pool needs to be drained out. And then we need to fill the reservoir this way. Having the reservoir at boat level would be pretty convenient, but I would rather do it this way, honestly. Have a good night, nature. Thank you for joining us. Now let's fill up the greenhouse, which is 5. So it needs to go like this to fill up the greenhouse. Also, I didn't think about it, but we're probably going to hit 3,000 subscribers during this stream, which is like another hell yeah awesome goal accomplishment. So if anyone's here and you're not subscribed, now's the perfect time to subscribe. Come help us meet that 3,000 goal. As much as I would love to continue celebrating, I can't do it forever. We need to fill up the reservoir. That is pretty awesome, though. Look, it's funny, right? Like, you guys have seen me play games with Terra and with City and with Nam, and you all have interacted with them in some capacity. And you know what's funny? They're like, your like viewers, your audience, they're just like super friendly and wholesome and nice, and they're just good people. And I'm like, hell yeah, it's very true. Everyone here is just so pleasant all the time to be around. You witness history, Ra. Alright, now our fountain is completely filled up. The reservoir is completely filled up. The aquarium is full, the kitchen is full, the greenhouse is full, and the pool is drained. Can you throw all the coins in the fountain? I think you can only donate 1 coin a day, but I'll start doing it. Leave 1 out for the boat? That is a solid point. I guess you're right. I should have left 1 out for the boat on the reservoir. However, now I have to, like, do math. Because we could leave 1 in the pool, right? No, if we leave 1 in the pool, it doesn't block anything. Okay. I need to go to tank. I need to go... Oh, look, Glenn's got us covered. Tank 2. Drain the kitchen. Drain 1 from the reservoir. Fill the kitchen. Tank 2. Drain the kitchen. Which one is kitchen? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. I'm going to stay on your message, Glenn. I trust you. Drain kitchen into tank 2. Drain 1 from the reservoir. So the reservoir is number 2, and it needs to be in here. And we put it into tank 2. We drain 1 from the reservoir. Now we fill the kitchen back from here. Sorry, I can't read new messages at the moment. Okay. And now our kitchen's full. Thank you, Dark Shadow. Yeah, Kamakiku's a homie for that. Another 20 gifted subs. Absolutely goated. Okay, so now we have the pool drained and everything where we need it. And we have travel back and forth with the reservoir now, so this is like a double whammy. Alright, the casino. We're not gambling. We're going to wager 20 right now. Let's see what we get. We're not gambling on the machines. We're just throwing it down here. We almost had 2 allowance tokens. We almost got 30 coins. Damn. We've not won on this one time. It's driving me crazy. I guess we could have checked in here for our trunks first. What do we get? Extra coins and some dice. Nice. That's pretty funny. Alrighty. Okay, so what's next for today? Sanctum key. We have a sanctum key to do. Not a single roulette win. We're not gambling. We're going to wager 20. Okay, hold on. What do we have left to accomplish today? We cannot draft any more rooms. Rooms are done. Items. We will need to check something into our coat check, which is on the left side of the house. What we also need to do is we need to go down and use our last sanctum key. So what else are we going for? The gem mine. That's right. You did say go to the gem mine and see if that would work. I will give it a shot. So we can go out through the commissary. We do have a vault key, but we have no vault. Oh, and put a coin in the fountain. Yes, this is crucial. We haven't opened up all of the... Oh, yes, we have opened up all of the locker rooms before. But there's nothing left. There's no reason to do it for the rest of today. Today, we're actually just going to have a ton of resources left over. Imagine if you can coat check the... Oh, yeah, that would be pretty crazy. Oh, the ballroom. We need to go in the ballroom. That's right. Good call. That's what I was forgetting. We didn't go into the ballroom yet. Thanks for joining us, William. The ballroom. Now we only have 2 gems. I hate it here. Casually just downs 4 bananas. Yeah, that is a little crazy. Look, it's our notes. Remember how it says R in the bold word? And then it says true. So it's only, I think the clue, if I go back, was like only the first words are true or something like that. So the words for page 6 is under, and the word for page 7 is to. I have not looked up at the chandelier. Oh. Oh. That's cool. Oh, that's really cool. The chandelier is a sigil. Or it looks like a sigil. I mean, it's not like perfectly easy to see, but it is a sigil. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Hidden in plain sight. That is a sigil right there. All right. It is Finn Ares, yeah. But it is pretty cool that it's right there. Yeah, the sigils are hidden around all over the place. Let's see. We need to go put our sanctum key in. We can do it from the foundation, actually. And then we need to go to our gym cavern. I love little hidden things like that. This is the final sanctum door. Once we open up this one, all the sanctum doors will be open. Now, have we solved them all? No, but we could use a little bit of process of elimination to solve the rest of them. Forget. I can also leave from the basement and walk outside now. That's true. Let's take a look at our sigils. When will I solve them? We'll try to solve them right now. We could go through some notes here. I wouldn't be opposed to it. We could just make this a really long blueprints episode and maybe not stream anything else. It's the last sanctum key. It's beautiful. That's all of the sanctums. Now, what a cool just image, seeing all these doors right here. It's just so cool. I can't wait to come in here and see them all open at the same time. Okay, we have solved the first 4 on the left. Now, we need to solve some on the right. What do we know about these? We have the color of this one. Okay, hold on. Where's my notes? What do we know about the one chip up top in the clock tower? So we have Costa Rica, Moragi, and Nuance. We know Nuance is green. Give me a moment. I just got to scroll through these. On my test questions and book reading that I had yesterday. Where is... I've got the key to your inner sanctum. That's pretty funny, Piggins. Where is the thing that I was looking for? Well, thank you for joining us, Anucci. I understand you got to head out. Happy that you could be here. Okay, well, let's start with this. We know that Nuance is green and they're industrial, right? Because they had the dirigiblocks, right? This is where, like, I don't have all of these drawn out, so this is a bit harder to, like, pay attention to. Because I have all these, but just not, like, written down outside of these screenshots, so it gets a little tough. Okay, well, here's what we know about Nuance, right? Nuance was... What did we determine Nuance was as a country? Yeah, I think Nuance is going to be... Well, Nuance is the diamond, then. We know Nuance is the diamond. Well, they could both be industrial, right? It doesn't have to be exclusive to one. Here is what I need to see as well, though. We've already solved that one. Well, even if Nuance isn't industrial, they still use air travel, which the dirigiblock was a good clue for that. God, I hate going through these notes. It's so messy. I don't know what I'm even looking for anymore at this point. All right, let's find... Okay, what is this one? Okay, what color is this one? This one is... What border color is that? Hold on, give me a moment. Okay, border color of this one is yellow. We know yellow is the mountain. So that one, we already solved the mountain, right? Yeah. Okay. So we know that one's done. What about the one in the clock tower? This was pink? Am I dumb? That's pink? The gear border is pink? Where is my Snapchat? Where is my one from the clock tower? I'm looking for that one because I wanted that one specifically. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's the same one. It's the same, like, broken piece. Oh, no, it is a different pattern. Hold on. Okay. Give me a moment here. Sorry, I'm trying to think through these. Morjai was pink. Where's my book? Okay, pink is the gear. Violet is this one. So we've already solved Violet. Violet was this one over here. We've already solved this one. So we know that pink was Morjai. And Morjai was... Which symbol was Morjai? Hold on. I didn't write them down. Morjai was this country. All right, where's my notes at? Hold on. Notes tab. Geography, right? Morjai was the rainbow, so that's the symbol that it is. So this is Morjai. No, I've never had a snap, actually. So we know Morjai is the rainbow, and we know that it's pink. Now, we do have clues for pink. Do we have the Morjai stamp? I don't think we do. Where's my... Let me see if I can find my stamps real quick. I'm looking. Gotta look for stamp logs. We were in the library last when we looked at our stamps. What was this one a screenshot of? That's not the library. You slept through the test, so you can't help? That's fair. We know nuance is green, yes. But I don't know anything else about it. At least off the top of my head, I don't know anything else about it. I don't even know where the heck my stamps are. Oh, they'd be in here somewhere, but they're not. I didn't screenshot my stamps. Damn, so I don't know like what stamps I've seen. That's unfortunate. This sucks. This scrolling through all of this is becoming a pain. I gotta find a better way to do this if we're gonna continue doing that. Okay, well, let me at least write this down. We know that Morjai is the rainbow, and it's also going to be pink. What region uses turtleback? We had a turtle stamp. I just don't remember which region had the turtle stamp. I remember looking at a stamp and it had a turtle on it. I just can't find my stamps. Arch Aries was blue industrial foundation. Was Morjai the one that had... I guess we do have the library. Yeah, let's go look at the library. Pitter patter, pitter patter. What the heck? Oh, I was like, is it gonna let me through? Should we go to the other side, or should we just go outside from the basement? Let's go this way. No, we haven't read any of the mail yet. Oh yeah, there's nothing down here. Just checking. Now our fountain should be full and look nice again. Yeah, it's beautiful. Make a wish. Kersploosh. We did not get the mailroom today, no. Alright, let's go to the gym cavern, just to see. And then we'll go to the library. I did not wish for anything. I just threw the coin in there as a gesture of good faith. Despite having been warned of the cavern's stability, you may be able to use your makeshift jackhammer to mine for additional gems. However, each time you... Where'd it go? Did it at least screenshot it? It did screenshot it. Okay. Each time you are successful, the chance of a mine cave-in will increase. Be forewarned, a collapse of any scale will permanently close this site and the daily gems that it provides. Interesting. So we could continue to mine gems, but it would lose cavern stability. And I have no desire to do that since we have so many gems. I can't think of any reason you'd want to collapse it. Yeah, that's a hard no. Maybe there's something cool later on we'll learn where like collapsing it would make sense. But as of right now, I can't imagine there's any reason to do so. It is kind of cool though, if you needed to on one day come out here and do something very particular to get like a couple of gems. I guess once we're like completed with this save, that could be like a final goal maybe. Alright, let's go into the library and go check out our stamps. Don't dig too greedily and too deep, yeah. Alright, our library is just to the left. Damn, I was looking for it further up, but it was right here. Force perspective. In the save file with a boom. Okay. We have Araja, which is pink. We have Arinda, which is blue. We have Finn, which is red. We have Nuance, which is green. And then we have Morjai, which is blue. I'm sorry, Arinda Aries is this black? This is blue. And Nuance is green. This is black, right? I'm pretty sure that's black. Okay, that was black. Got it. Oh, look, an apple. Okay. We need to, excuse me, go back outside, actually. It was just another key. Let's go ahead and coat check our item. Where's our coat check at? Oh, it was back that way. Duh, that's why I was walking that way. Walking over here to go check the item in and just forgot about it. Check item. The dowsing rod, right? We should just check the dowsing rod. It does so much for us. I don't think there's any reason to check anything else. Nothing that I really care about, at least. Dowsing rod just continues to be an amazing item for us. Check the jackhammer? I'd rather just keep the dowsing rod. It just gives us a chance at crafting more items. Okay, so we can go back down and try to solve one of the sigil rooms, but we may not actually. You know what? We may not. We may... I guess we could go to the antechamber. Excuse me. Alright, so let's do this. Let's save ourselves some walking through the house. Actually, yeah, we can just go through the house. Let's go to the secret garden. Let's open up our lever. Damn, I'm hauling. Look at me go. I do have the quest bedroom drafted. Alright. That's one. We need to do the exact opposite side, so it's got to go twice, right? It's the east to open the east door, I assume? If I just had to guess. Da-doom. Spin that lever around. Get me into that antechamber. Beautiful. We made it. And yes, we definitely have the quest bedroom right here. That was something we talked about early on. Alright, so the best way back would be passageway, foundation, hallway, kitchen, up to the... Oh no, up to the parlor. Oh, what a messy path. It is funny seeing the elevator down like that. Do I need to bring the elevator back up, or will it be like that the next day? If we leave the elevator down like that, can we just go in there the next day and ride it back up? Just a funny thing to think about. There we go. This sends us the rest of the way. Be a fun little thing to discover, honestly. Alright. Let's get in here and get our allowance token, please. And let's take our basement key, because why not? I do not wish to end in the servants' quarters. I know someone asked about it. That's not for me. But with that, I guess we could have gone into room 46, not like it matters. But I think this is a cool spot to call it for the day. Excuse me. Okay. We coat-checked our item. We used our sanctum key. We solved the clock tower puzzle. We're good. We have 66 allowance. We also got 6 letters delivered to the mailroom, which is kind of cool. Hopefully those letters will have more stamps on them. That'd be a fun way to find more stamps for the sanctuary stuff. Whew, alright, call it a day. Call it. The chess puzzle? Yeah, we'll save the chess puzzle for another day. We started on it a little bit, but we'll do it another day. We have the Garden Shopping Center of Tomorrow. That one has popped up several times now. 7 green rooms, 6 shop rooms, and 6 tomorrow rooms. Oh, excuse me. We have 43 total rooms. We made it to rank 9. Took 165 steps, and we found 20 items with 1 new room, which was the ballroom. So now, we've drafted every room possible, except the ones that are still in the drafting studio. Like, once we get that, we'll be able to do it. Okay. Well, cool. That's going to be it for this episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. See ya!